What I've learned through my dreadlock journey is that there are a lot of products out there that do not work for dreads. So anyone who's a new time dread user, like, honestly, you're gonna go through a lot of different products, and that's not the worst thing. It's good because you can figure out your own hair. It's good to ask for people for advice, but at the same time, not everyone has your hair type. Like, it could be to the slightest of differences that you have the hair type of someone else, but like that, like, experimentation with specific hair products can be good for you, but be very careful. Like, I'm not saying like go and check everything out and then, you know, be smart, know what's good for dreads and stuff, but remember that sometimes, you know, cable could make your hair itch while it makes mine like super great. You know what I mean? Just because you could be allergic to things or your scalp just doesn't react to things properly. Remember, like, at the end of the day, your scalp is skin, and like, if you have sensitive skin, you should know that you can't just use anything, right? You don't need to always have this neat hair, which is a misconception, because they think that people with dreads, if it's not like sleek and like always like twisted, then it's dirty hair. But that's okay, because people with afros don't always have sleek hair. You know, even people who have relaxed hair, like, it's sleek only because like they have no other choice. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you start in dreads, don't be obsessed with it looking so neat. Like, neat in your hair, of course. You know, like, I sometimes, you see like the hair the way it is, I'll tuck in like loose pieces, but it's an afro like it's afro underneath. I can't stop that. So if you twist your hair too much sometimes, especially if you go to the salon, they're very like harsh a lot of the times with the way they twist hair. So like, you lose your hairline, and you've seen those people with hairlines that are like all the way here because they style their hair every single month and they twist it every single month, and it's not good for your hair, especially because you don't condition properly and all that stuff. Like, the salon just washes your hair and then styles it, but you need to know that conditioning is your best freaking friend. You don't understand how conditioning has saved lives. And my favorite kind of conditioning is natural products, like DIY conditioners, which you can search on Pinterest. Pinterest is your best friend too. I feel like it's better than just going on Google and saying natural products. I mean, you do find really good things there, but it's usually for white people. You go on Pinterest, you can specify specific, I mean, like, it's just better. I don't know, there's just something better about the algorithm, especially if you know which oils are good for your hair. Castor oil, I can just put on my scalp and it's like, girl. Castor oil, also be careful, it makes your hair thick, so you don't want it to be too thick. So put it on maybe for like a week and a half, and then stop. Promise me you will notice the results. If you're losing your hairline, just put it along your hairline. This is just if your dreads start to get weak, because sometimes it does happen. Mine did when I styled my hair with someone and they really messed up my hair. So I still have, like, I have a dread that's super thin and it's kind of falling apart, which is making me sad, but I'm gonna use castor oil to fix that. Hopefully it can work. It's worked before, but yeah, shampoos are also very important. You can't just use any shampoo because you think it's cleaning your hair, but it's not. You need a shampoo that doesn't leave residue. Very important. You need to make sure there's no, it must say residue free, because if it leaves that residue, that's when you get build up and your hair looks dirty, and it's the most annoying thing. And yeah, you can dye your hair, but that's also not the best for your dreads all the time. And make sure you know what products work. Like, I use this for my scalp, for example. It's Cable Fusion Oil, and it's got black castor oil, argan oil, and other beautiful things. It doesn't have a lot of bad products. It's got avocado oil, coconut oil, olive oil. It's got like a lot of oil, peppermint oil. Smells really, really strong. Don't touch your don't touch this and then touch your eyes, you will die. But it's so good. Like, and it took me a while to find this. My sister actually bought it for herself. She has an afro. She bought it for herself, and I'm like, please, can I use it? And she's like, yeah, sure. Used it on my scalp. I'm like, girl, it's the first time my hair hasn't itched in my whole life. It's got everything I need, fused well, and you see it's got the coconut oil and the olive oil, but it's put into other things. That's the only reason it works for me. That doesn't mean it'll work for you, but it doesn't mean it won't. So I think, like, and it's so cheap. It's about 30 bucks. On specials, 25 rand. Even their shampoos, the marula oil shampoo it's the bomb. Yo, my hair was so soft. But I'm trying a new one. I'm trying Styling Dreads shampoo just to see if it works, because someone swore by it. So far, it actually is working. It cleans my hair very, very nicely, and my hair feels very like soft and nutrition. But like, marula oil is softer. Like, I really, really enjoy it, and it didn't leave anything in my hair, and it's so cheap. 35 rand. You can have quite a few washes from that. Like, you wash your hair twice in that. Spritz your hair. Spritzing your hair, you put water inside a spritz bottle. This is a spritz bottle. You can get them, they put like in your garden sections. Some places do put them in the hair section, but you can get it in the garden section. They can range from 10 rand to 50 rand, but it depends if you're trying to be. Mine has water and rose water, and usually I have oil, but I don't have an oil that I bought yet. But usually I have oil in here, and then I spray my hair once in a while so that it's like fresh. Water for your dreads is really good. People tell you it's not, but it's really good. Like, especially in summer in South Africa, like it gets super hard, so I put water on my hair so it can just be like you can feel your scalp going, oh thank you Jesus, you know. Also guys, another thing with my hair process, I've learned one thing, and that you shouldn't be so attached to hair. Like, love your hair, but don't like die for it. Like, don't be like, oh my god, you know, things happen to your hair. Like, I've had a little pieces of my dreads fall out before. It happens just because sometimes they thin out, and also because I had lots of buildup at some point and they did fall out, and it made me so sad. I'm like, it's also it came back. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, literally I forgot about it. Like, oh, it's there again. Like, it literally grew back to the same size, you know. Like, okay, they bundled up, but they, you know, they're the ones that belong. Imagine, and those are the ones that fell out, and they're still, you know, pretty long compared to the rest. And also I shaved my sides, so it was very difficult for me, but my friend was like, stop being attached to your hair and just do it. I was like, you're right, I can put them back. It's really not like the end of the world. Like, and everyone else who doesn't have dreads, like, you need to stop having this idea in your head that people with dreads need to keep them forever, or that they need to be long to show they have longevity. I could have these dreads and keep cutting them, you know, until I'm like, because I like them shoulder length. Why is it people with like other kinds of hair allowed to cut their hair and be fine, but when people with dreads do it, it's like, oh my god, like why? You know, if someone cuts off their dreads, it's like, cool, you're done with them, you know, and then if you want them back, then put them back, they're yours, or sell them, it's your choice. At the end of the day, dreads are amazing, but also it's just hair. Really, it really is just hair. I've learned that like the hard way. I used to think I was ugly because of hair. Imagine hair ruled my life. I'd leave the house and be like, oh my god, I'm not pretty because my hair doesn't look like that girl and that girl. But really, look at me now. I think I am so beautiful now, and I'm so happy, and it's not even because of my hair. My hair is an accessory to my beauty. Like, it's something I've like placed on my head, and I'm like, but I'm beautiful still. But like, this is a new thing. One day I know I'm gonna cut off my dreads and have a little afro. I'm so excited for that day, and I'm gonna probably dye blonde and like, I'm gonna enjoy that too. My hair will be great short, it'll be great long, it'll be great in between, it'll be great as dreads, afro, braids, whatever. And also another thing guys, just because you have dreads doesn't mean you can't be versatile. The first thing my friend said to me when I got my dreads is, how are you gonna do bonding now? First of all, I don't even wear weaves. I really don't like them, to be honest. For myself, it's not for anyone else. I don't like straight hair. But I felt bad. I'm like, so then now I'm gonna be stuck with these dreads. But no, I do braids. I had blonde braids at the time, and I didn't give a shit. There's such a thing called wigs, you know. They're faux locks which you can wrap around and you don't even look like you have dreads. Like, there's so many things you can do. Dreads don't end your life. They're so beautiful. They are so versatile. You know, dreads are like any other hair. I love them. But yeah guys, I'll show you the rest of this hairstyle, and I'll show you what I'm trying to do later. But I do want to take you on my hair journey, because I think it's important that you realize that everyone's journey is different and everyone's journey is beautiful. And whether you give up on dreads 6 months into it, wow, my niece is being so loud. Whether you give up 6 months into it or keep it for 20 years, doesn't matter, you know. Don't worry about the stigma behind dreads. It's just hair, you know what I mean? But it's also, you need to understand its cultural identity and where it came from. Don't disrespect people with dreads. Don't disrespect dreads in any way. But at the same time, as I was saying, hair is hair. Hair is versatile. Hair is fun. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about things that I've used that I don't like, or you are using something it's not working, holla at your girl. I got you, boo. I will let you know. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask around for you, because you know what? I got the hookup. But yeah, so let me continue my own hair. I'm gonna start watching Sorry to Bother You. I'm probably gonna review it because apparently it's really amazing and I'm super excited. Hope you have a beautiful day. Please keep being beautiful. And if you have dreadlocks, they're so beautiful. I can already tell. If you have an afro, beautiful. If you have no hair, beautiful. If you got braids, beautiful. If you got a weave, it's beautiful.